What are some of the reasons you realign yourself for? I know that I realign myself when my emotions get too caught up into whatever it is I'm thinking about. Like, I'm a very emotional person. So, a lot of times I find myself having to rebalance, release, restart, and recharge my battery because of me being an emotional being. So, what are some of the things that you do to realign yourself? I decided to give you 5 tips on how I realign myself in hopes that you can use what I do to help you when you're feeling away. The first tip: release whatever it is that you're thinking about. When I mean release it, I mean you can go outside, you can write it on paper, you can call a friend, but you want to fully express by being real about the whole situation and releasing that shit, like letting it go. I mean, from your mental, from your gut, from your whatever it is, like whatever it is that's bothering you at that moment, you want to find your way of realigning yourself by finding your peace, by letting that go. So the first thing I would do is release it. Now, moving on to the second thing. The second thing in which I would do to realign myself is not bring it back up. That can be one of the hardest things to do when you're trying to rebalance and realign, is to not bring it back up, because there is always going to be someone who remembers that specific situation in which you're trying to forget, in which you're trying to realign yourself for. So you have to be able to fight off whatever comes your way. Like, fight that shit off so you could realign yourself. You feel me? Like, bring that shit back in. The third thing that I do is pull myself into something different. Now, most people, they don't really know how to do things like that. I'm not talking about everyone. Most people don't know how to just pour their emotions or their energy into something different. I will create something. I will try to assist someone. I will just keep myself busy so that I don't have to focus on whatever it is that made me feel away, that I have to now realign myself. So I pour myself into what I'm doing. I get to doing something. I find something to do. One of my favorite things to do, one of the best things that's helped me these past couple of years, is writing. I love to write. I love to write how I feel. I love to write date and times. I love to express why I felt that way. I love to say what was the reason for me writing this. I like to say what I expect out of what I am expressing, what I expect to come from it. I do that so that way I can focus myself on realigning back to being at peace. Number 4, I will meditate. Now, meditation is not easy, because while you're trying to meditate, every single thing in which you are not supposed to be thinking about, not supposed to even have in your fucking mind, like, that's like the best time it decides to just like, oh, let me just start thinking about this right now, because no. So I had to teach myself how to meditate. Like, for real, like, really tell my mind to be quiet and like, be like, girl, are you trying to do this, or are you trying to argue with yourself in your brain? So yeah, I had to really, really talk to myself about sitting still and meditating and everything. You know what I'm saying? So I would like really, really have these talks like, okay, now you're going to sit, you're going to be quiet, you're going to listen to yourself, you're going to take everything in which you're experiencing right now, and you're going to be okay after you sit still and just take all this in. So I like to find meditation music pertaining to whatever it is I'm feeling at that moment. So if it's like my head, my stomach, a feeling, a relationship, job, money, whatever it is that I'm thinking about that's out of alignment with me, I try to go directly to YouTube and get in that exact meditation music or beat for me to calm my mind down. And 9 out of 10, it will either soothe me to being calm, or it'll put me to sleep to where I have no choice but to be calm. And now I wake up realigning myself and starting all over again. So I say that to say, my favorite word, I say that to say, meditation is not easy. It's not for everyone. Everyone have their different way of meditating or forms of meditation in which they use to cope with things. I like to listen to music. I like to envision myself at a beach, envision myself walking, envision myself around birds, the sounds of birds, the sounds of water, the sounds of rain. All of those things keep my mind at peace. Again, it took me a long time to learn how to meditate, because the most hardest thing for me to do is silence my mind, to shut the fuck up and just listen to nothing, not even myself, and just allow the music to just take me to another place that I can't even explain. But it's, if I can say it in the easiest way I can say is, the shit gives me a lot of peace. It gives me a lot of peace. Excuse me. And it'll really, really help you. That's a great, great way to realign yourself, restart, rebalance, is by meditation. Meditation. And another thing with meditation is learning your chakras. Because if you know your chakras, your 7 points in your chakras, and you know what's aligned and what's not aligned, then it can help you balance yourself and your feelings. So that's why learning your chakras is very, very important. And you can also learn that on YouTube. It'll teach you every single chakra, every single color, everything you can do, how you can do it, how you can learn it, how you can manifest, how you can set yourself affirmations each day to work on each individual chakra, because it's 7. And you don't have to take it from me. I mean, I've watched a million videos that has helped me, so I'm just passing on what helped me to you in hopes that it helps one person. Learn your chakras, and that should help you align your feelings with being back, with realigning yourself. Excuse me, true word. So the fifth thing you can do to realign yourself when you're feeling out of whack, when you're not feeling balanced, when you're feeling crazy, when your mind is just like, I don't know what to do, whatever. When you're feeling like that, the fifth thing that I suggest for you to do is light you a white candle. Why? Because white is for purity. White is to bring you peace. White is to just realign your thinking with being balanced. Now, again, it's not for everyone. I'm not forcing you to do anything. I'm just giving you 5 tips and on how I realign myself when I'm going through some trauma, whatever, emotional, whatever, because like I said, I am an emotional person. So being that I'm an emotional person, I got to find different ways to cope with my emotions. And it's valid because I have a lot of reasons as to why my emotions are like that, but that's another video. So What my main goal with this video was to teach you how to realign yourself. And let me say this again, and I'll say it 3 times. It's okay to start again. It's okay to start again. It's okay to start again. That's realignment. It's okay to realign yourself. It's okay to fuck up. It's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to not feel okay. It's okay to feel. It's okay. It is okay. Realign. Release. Realign. Restart as many times as you need to. As many times as you need to. Getting yourself back together. I hope this helped. Like I always say, at least one person.